Check. Check. Alright. Silent Chasm. I do believe this is where it's on the way to Mount Thunder. I could be wrong though. Monster. Yes, but it's only folklore, that amazing. It's also true that Shifty hasn't returned yet. He's level 4 million. Earned by EXP is even earned by teammates in rescue team camps. This gets stronger while they're in camp. So take the other measure. What? So I don't even have to level them up. They're always slowly getting EXP. That's wild. I remember after when I played the game originally, I don't know if you beat the main story quest, the MSQ, enables you to switch your characters, like your main character. You can play somebody else. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna pretend my main character is a level 7 Trapinch or something, right? And then I was like, and I'm gonna give him his own little squad too, his own level, like 5s and 6s and stuff. And it was pretty fun. But no, it would take hours again to get that team up again through the whole thing. But the only difference was there was no dialogue. I was just kind of going one by one. Where this enables you to, I guess you would have to go back and like quickly hire those specific 3 characters and then do the thing. But at least speeds up the first portion, because it is pretty slow in your the first 3 dungeons are not very exciting, so it's okay to skip those first 3 dungeons, like Tiny Beach, Forest, Apple Forest, or no, Applewoods is like level 4. I'm getting mixed up with Explorers of Sky. Red Rescue Team, Blue Rescue Team, and then there's Explorers of Sky, Darkness, and Time or something. Do they have a cool skill? No, not cool. But I think it's a skill slot. I'm gonna try. I was hoping I could stall time until there's 4 enemies around us and then activate it. Shield dust. It doesn't seem like anyone are spawning in. I had a feeling the moment I took the stairs, and by the time we run over there, it'll probably wear off. Hard to say as I'm saying. What's that do? HP down? Oh, steal my item. What the fuck? sure they got that. Boom, boom, bam. Alright. Bruh. Oh, thank gosh. I'm gonna try to go block diagonal here. So I'm never in clear shot of his horrible stage. Kind of cuts out away half your moves, so every time you have a move, they have 2 moves. Really crazy debuff to use in like monster houses, and absolutely the worst debuff to receive in a monster house. Maybe confusion as well. Confusion is pretty high tier. Like if you can confuse half of them, the chances are you get the monster house to fight themselves. Yeah, that's pretty good in monster house for sure. I think it's called confusion orb. Does it confuse everything in the room? No, make it be everything in front of you. Like whatever singularity it is. I do want to fight this guy. It's a sour. Is that a shiny? I do not recognize that. I think they introduced shiny Pokemon in this game. Never seen one. I guess be a Pokemon I don't recognize right off the bat, like the color scheme. Grab the orange berry, guys. Thank God. Ooh, Fury Cutter. Ooh, that's a filthy attack. Nice, doubled up. I'm just finding Big Apple. Oh, it's a Gligar, my bad. It's not shiny gold, it's a Gligar. I'll say no, I thought it was like an auto shiny. You bastard. Slow my buddy. Flying poison type? It's pretty nice one. Throw an item boost for this rare quality. We get in a situation where we have to use rocks, or I don't know how much more damage it does. I imagine at least 5 more damage. Sparkling floor. Ooh, the gold ribbon, nice. I'm glad he was able to see that. I seen something, but it's just like a glimmer. I think I forgot to stock up on Reviver Seeds from Kangaskhan Constellation. Try to heal some of my HP here. Ooh. Nice. Level on. Oh, there is it. Next turn, my PP is down for one of my moves. Probably Emperor. So 2 level up, 2 levels. No level up. Oh, 18. Oh, HP, what happened? Oh, his third form is where he gets crazy stats from. I guess that's right. Okay, I'm gonna go next to this one. already stalled in that room for at least 15 more HP. Stantler, give it an apple. Get them on our machine for a bit. Probably walking these things with at least 5 apples on us. I don't have a stamp yet. Tight formation. I don't know what to do. The more team members are nearby, the lower the damage will be. And Pokemon are hit by a wide range of moves of this magnitude. We receive less damage from AoEs in the situation if there's like more than 2 of us, or more than 1 of us. Which usually there's at least 1 or 2. We got 2 Weedles, that's fine. I thought we had 2 Weedles. Do we not have 2 Weedles? Yeah, okay. Let's set up the X-Men. Boys next to the stairs? Perfect. Torgus Restoration. Okay, there we go. I get a healing move on our team, which is really, really, really good. There's apples and orange berries. Heal extra. 1, 2, 3. One of these wheels already died. We'll throw this one on there. What is up, brother? Yo. Just trying to get further in this Pokemon game. There's a lot of post-game. The last time it's like a Game Boy Advance / Game Boy, with Nintendo DS game that it remade for Nintendo Switch. I played it when it first came out, but I never went past the actual like main quest. There was like a bunch of like post-main quest stuff, like end-game stuff. And I missed out on it, so I found a way to play it on the Steam Deck here, and so far it took us a bit to get it around, like maybe a couple weeks here and there. I gave up on it for a couple days, went back to it, and then got it to work. Linux is a little bit of, I'm used to Windows, so running Linux is a constant learning for me to run any program. But it's been good, How are you? How's that spider? Tarantula. Internet recommendations are helping you make some adjustments for the spider to have an optimal life. That's good. All hope is appreciated, I'm sure, for the spider as well as you. Helps give you a peace of mind, as well as makes the spider just in a wonderful situation. I'm sure some help might be like contradicting to other help in terms of like, I don't know, you might have 20 people in a room and maybe 10 of them are one way down and the other 10 want another way down, but I'm sure that both ways are good. I'm sure. At the end of the day, they all make it to the same like destination. Just with slightly like different, just slight differences. Oh, this is the sky they do here, bro. Who drew this part? I like this. Just soak it in. Get away. What's up, Shiftry? What's going on? Why did it turn pitch black? Shot you. You dare to disturb my sleep. I have no mercy for meddlers, and that includes you. Zapped into another dimension. I am the Zabadoso, embodiment of lightning. If you watch it save the shift ray, then scale Mount Thunder. Going on down with this life, actually, yeah. Some people swear by a heating lamp, others completely swear it's the most dangerous thing you do. Exactly, yeah. Huh? I had a feeling you were gonna get like some recommendations for one thing and some recommendations that say it's the worst thing ever. But at the end of the day, like I'm sure they're both right, sorta, right? Like I'm sure whatever their substitute for the heating lamp works out. However, I could see it being like it's like use a magnifying glass with the sun and make sure that I don't know. I have no idea to be honest, but I have a feeling they both work out, and as long as we're all careful with the heating lamp, like you got it timed and stuff, that's pretty cool. You should be good, as well as whatever else is required for these things. To be honest, I got zero idea. I've had two moderators in the past have spiders, so they know way more than I do. One fellow had the name Ainedby, and then the other one was... Oh, I forgot the other one what their name went by. But, We're using a deeper substrate though, so you're adding more today. Deeper substrate. I'll be 100%, I got no idea what substrate means. Like, substance, subterranean, just like the dirt. Betting, yeah, gotcha. So I was checking it out. That unit you got in Grand Cross, Megumi or whatever, Megumi. Turns out they're like one of the most powerful units in the entire game. You might have a top 1 unit right now. A top 1 unit for maximum damage. Their setups, which are kind of crazy, but it looks like they have insane potential. So I guess once they get job. I was able to get the tank, Darkness, with the yellow hair, and I was able to get the other one, Aqua. So once I get to 600, I'll grab Megumi. Then I'll have all 3 of them. But the last 2 collabs in a row, I had to go with the whole 600 just to get one. It was brutal. This one's being a lot kinder to me. Yo, what's up, Alakazam? What's up? What's up, brother? I do have a mustache. Yeah. Her ultimate is so good that she can't do anything after you use it. She goes like, gets zonked out from using it for a turn. It's so powerful. It's the first character in the entire game to have an ult. That is so good that you can't do anything after. I don't know how she works exactly. I've just seen some crazy numbers, like literally, I think it was like 83 million damage or something, like something insane. I seen it on YouTube. Some person had a setup and run near the old Red Dairy combo days and Field Boss. Where there is. There's a bird. Getting mail. Here's a mail, it never fails. It makes me want to check my mail. Mail. Man. The ultimate dungeon challenges you to do your best. Somewhere in the world, there's supposedly an incredibly tough dungeon. Almost until you're alone at level 5, without any items no one has ever completed. Oh, I think I remember this in the main game. Yeah, Cave of Origins? Like, turns your main character back to level 5 just for that dungeon. You can level up in the dungeon. Kind of feels like a roguelike that you experience like a whole game in the dungeon. It's pretty cool. But it's like really fun to get. I'm surprised this goes to the mail system at day 20. You would need that for it's super worth it. Coconut substrate, some off that'll do. I'm sure he appreciates it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 of these things in it. 7. That's all I want. I'll do it. What's the difference between this and 2? So they increase your max HP. Turn that into your own. Oh, citrus berries are permanent max HP increaser. That's cool. I never knew that. That's for this game probably. Trying to mimic the natural habitat as well as possible. Gotcha. See if they got flamethrower. Fire blast. Flame charge. Okay. Perhaps. Let's get poison charge. Smart thing there. I think this is a good opportunity for me to grab flame charge. Amber is decent, but I think if we could have 2 fire moves, Cynical would be in a really good situation. How do we? There you go. Toolbox, flame charge, learn, Tom. I don't really think I need facade that much. Let's see if it where it goes. It could also boost your travel speed. Flame charge. Okay, it's super accurate though. Let's go get flame charge out. I remember what the buttons are. And 1. Then we go to Makuhita Dojo. Yeah, there you go. Horn right here. Reinforce that. Go with the community. They say cook and soup and go for that. Go with the jet emphasis for the burrows. Gotcha. Ooh, flame wheel. That sounds like a good move. Looks like it's better than this in every way besides the movement speed. Hitting left behind. The whole reason I went here was to read that move just to have it get replaced by another move. That's pretty fun. This is not aggressive, you should be able to fix stuff in his house. There we go. So there's open for exploration now. Actually, I forgot to go get more mail here. Alright. You gotta find another scarf. So, how's it going, Spring? Just making our way through this game. Finally got I got the Switch games to run through the Steam Deck. Trying to see what the max capabilities are of it. Is the Steam Deck actually better than the Switch 1, or the Switch 1 better than the Steam Deck? And Switch 2 or vice versa. That one because got no rare quality, so it'll just be a potentially shoggy woggy. Pretty good. You ever played? Yeah. I played Jackbox a few times on here. Like years ago. Like 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know, a few of them. Most of them I feel like board games or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like a lot of them. Or I don't know. It's like a social. I don't know. It's not really my kind of game. I've tried it multiple times, even like trivia, murder, mystery, and stuff. But I don't know. I'd have to be like 3 beers deep at a party to play some Jackbox. It's like. $5 for Jackbox. Which one you get? Well, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 now. Maybe they're 8 by now. I'm not too sure. But they all got like a different assortment. Some of them have like similar sequels and stuff. Yeah, we're number party pack number 3. Okay. And there's 10 now. Party pack 10. That's a lot of party packs. Grand Cross has a Konosuba collab going on right now. In case you want to try your hand at that. Well, 7 Deadly Sins Origins, the 3D game, will be out soon. You're not close to garbage, right? Number, the party pack number 3's got the murder mystery on it. Is that number 1? Is the first murder mystery? Murder mystery 1. Maybe murder mystery 2? Well, that's number 4. That's the elevator and the like little what's it called? They're like Beanie Baby voodoo dolls. It's in the right situations. I'm sure it's lots and lots of fun. I guess got to be like 3 beers deep, or you know, some sort of. played some Fortnite earlier because of the Springfield the Simpsons collaboration thing. I had some spare V-Bucks on it from just like playing the game for the past year. So I had like, it was like 1,000 V-Bucks for the battle pass, and I had like 1,200 saved up. It's my first time getting the battle pass, so I'll go far enough that I can lock Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Ned Flanders, as well as their like little outfits. They're like alternate things. I'm just trying to complete the one of the side quests on the Granny Cross here while I do this. There's a Jackbox 11. It came on the 26th of October. Oh, okay, a couple days ago. Jackbox 11. Damn. They must be making a killing off of it. They must be making like good money. Some of them have like drawing games, and which is cool. Like where you draw stuff. So I think those ones and Murder Mystery, I think those were my favorite. But it's just like 90% of the games on them. I'm like, ugh. I gotta do what with words? Like some of the stuff, or it's like the imagination bank. Like I have a wild imagination, but some of the mini games makes my brain feel like it's in it inside out. Like I cannot like ever make a good answer in some of the games. But there is like 2 of them that like I can play fairly well. But it's just there's some Jackbox game we're all for it, and I'm like, ugh. But there's one where you, like, you draw stuff and everybody draws something. Like you all try to like draw something and try to get them to guess one of the 4 items the way you draw. That was kind of cool because I like drawing. But some of them are like use certain kind of words. Like it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity. I don't have a brain that like meshes with it. Like it feels like I'm unwiring my brain horribly. I don't know. But yeah, I guess yeah. Like I guess some of the games are like pretty good in my brain, but it's just those 2. They're like silly on purpose games. Some of the games that are like overly silly on purpose, I feel ridiculous saying anything silly, and then I just get like at a stalemate. What would be old 7 Deadly Sins? I don't know. Do you watch anime or just like Dragon Ball Z and like 2 other things? I'm not sure if you guess what you expose yourself to. Maybe King of the Hill and The Simpsons. Maybe South Park. Pyramid Sea. Where is that? You watch anime? You like Family Guy? Not really big on the Simpsons or South Park though. Family Guy. Dang. In the beginning, I was like, when I first, like, I think I was like 12, or it was a while. I think Simpsons, I was like 7. Um, but for Family Guy, I was probably 12 or 13, maybe 13. I thought it was hilarious. Even 14 to 15, I thought Family Guy was hilarious. Once I was like 21, I started getting sick of Family Guy. I don't know, just something about it. I don't know. My brain was transforming, and I was for some reason my brain no longer saw it. I still think whatever I thought of Family Guy was funny. I guess when I watch it now, it's like I'm laughing at like 60% of the jokes rather than like 100% of the jokes or 99%. But 60% is a pretty good ratio still. Just back in the day, I thought it was topped. I thought it was a bee's knees as well. Friggin'. I don't know why. I've always like thought like The Simpsons was like 9 out of 10. But then again, recently The Simpsons, some episodes, like I remember like 7 years ago. No, maybe 12 years ago, The Simpsons started like feeling different watching the new episodes. Maybe every kind of show goes through it a little bit. South Park, watching it back in the day, I never understood the political pop culture references ever. Nowadays, I understand everything the moment it comes out, so it's like a very different watch. Where before I didn't know what I was laughing at, where now I'm like hyper like big 9-5 braining. Every joke is like 5 layers deep, and I'm trying to figure it out. That's how you feel about South Park and The Simpsons. Like in the beginning, it was pretty good, and all of a sudden, as years go by, it just starts to. It's still good, it's just not as good. Like you'll watch it, but you won't like be like, oh, we should watch this. But if you walk in on it, you're like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll sit down. But you'd be like, oh, like if you were to have this a chance to recommend something, you'd rather recommend probably 100 different shows. Yeah, I feel like we'd still get along. You know? For sure. If we didn't live so far away, we could like meet up at the park with the kiddos and stuff, you know. Collaborate and have them meet each other. Because I think they're around each other's age, right? My Lorelai, she's 2.5 years old. I think one of yours is like around 2.5. Maybe around 2. Maybe 3. I think you've been doing it longer than me. 3.5. Your son is 3, your daughter's 1. That's it. Okay, 3 to 1. Yeah, you've been doing it longer than I have. Is this a ROM? Question mark? It depends. Is that a... Are you the CEO of Nintendo? Look, I got my Switch controller out. Switch Pro controller. Doesn't get any more real than that, right? Got my Nintendo USB. Mystery Dungeon fan. It's okay, guys. We put the artillery down. He's one of us. Yeah. I was able to get it to work off of Ryujinx on the EMU deck, running or emulation station. And at first, it kept crashing at the Skarmory battle. There's a battle that happens 3 battles, or there's like 3 areas in. And it crashes the moment you beat Skarmory. Like, you just can't load past it. And then I tried everything. I was just moving, like, moving the VRAM, being like, here, you want 8 gigs of VRAM? Is that gonna help? Or just, like, moving stuff around. And it turned out I just needed this, like, 1.2 patch for Ryujinx. And it was available right beside the place where I, the internet, right? And, so after that, it instantly worked perfectly. In case that's what you came here to talk about, I am able to help you get it to work if you haven't got it to work yet. Because this game is like one of the coolest games ever, and I really wanted to re-experience it for so long. I had it for Switch, and then I went through like a bad breakup 5 years ago, or I think it was 4 years ago, and I lost it. Right, I bought it, but I lost it. So I was like, I hate buying a game a second time. Absolutely, like it's hard to justify, right? I have done it. I've even bought a game 3 times once. Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 7. I think I bought them both 3 times. And it feels ridiculous, right? But so yeah, I went through. I was like, bro, if I can find a way to get to work through emulation, I'd be so satisfied. And first I was like, oh, it's working, oh my gosh. Playing through the part and it crashes at the Skyrim over and over again. And I was like, oh, bro, this sucks. And then went through it again. I was like, I don't know, I was looking at Pikmin 4, and it was like in the same area that Pikmin 4's information was. And it's like, is this what I think it is? Is this all I need? Is this going to make it work? And first try, and there's no hiccups. Smooth as spaghetti. Smooth spaghetti, that is, yeah. I feel you. ROMs are super clutch for our pockets. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, because, like, bro, like, I have no problem, like, giving them money for an awesome game. It just sucks when real life happens and something happens to it. Like, CDs getting scratched. Oh, man, that was a doozy back in the day. Whether it be music CDs or just DVDs for watching movies and stuff. So, I'm trying to justify the usage of emulation and the big ROMs. But, you're pretty sure it was 5 years ago? You've been following you for a minute? It was 5 years ago, eh? Holy smokers. Started Incorporated. Dang, you've been following me for 5 years, man. I appreciate that. Dang. So, back when I was like 25, 26. You guys seen where to look for this one specifically. Yep. XIP new. Zipu. Zip new? Can you send me a whisper? If you send me a whisper, I think I can help you out. Like, very quickly. I know, there's like the whole like, why would you do that, bro? I scratch your back, you scratch mine. If you're okay with leaving the stream open for 10 more minutes and watching an ad, that would make my day. You don't have to, though. Oh, it's all good. You Google it and see it now? Oh, you did find it? Okay. Okay. Just in case if you weren't able to find everything. And same with the, if you are running it through Ryujinx or something. Oh, whoa, that's even cooler. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for that. That's even better than subscribing with or that's better than watching the advertisement. So thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Are they called NSP? The file name. I find looking up the game name and then the file name helps me find them, because when you type in ROM, the Nintendo Ninjas will keep blocking it out. But if you type in NSP, it seems to kind of get around it a little bit. I'll give him a prompt. I don't use. Oh, thank you. Alright, well, appreciate that. Okay, but yeah, let me know how you're using it. Let me know if you run into any hiccups, and I should be able to help you out. But at the same time, it might work first try right away. Since I'm running it off a Steam Deck, I have a different, like, I've got different bottlenecks. Like for this, it runs 6.5 of my RAM, gigs of RAM, 3.3 gigs of VRAM, and it doesn't run my GPU at about 90%. And my CPU at about 40%, but I do get about a steady 28, 30. Oh shit, it's dropping. Right now, actually, my switches or my Steam Deck's been on for a bit, so it's kind of the fan's on full blast, so I'm kind of getting some stuttering. But let me know if you run into any hiccups. Because yeah, the Skarmory battle's kind of, for some reason, it just crashes there. And you could get a save file that's right after that part, but just getting that 1.2 patch, and it goes right into the top of your emulator. It's like 4 drop-down menus, and one of them will be like install keys and firmware, which you'll do right away just to get the emulation to work. And then another part that says install DLC. It's not that one, but it's near it, and then you'll find like install patch. I think it says install patch / cheats. It might, no, maybe it's just patch. Patch cheats are different. It should work out. Are you an old school Mystery Dungeon player, or you just happen to come across it these days? Oh, well, thanks again. I'll keep your stream open just to get a little. Oh, thank you. Appreciate all that. Thank you, Zipney. If you drop not a follow, but it's just I'm trying to think what you call it. Do you stream as well? Do you? Because I can give you a follow back if you stream, and then I'll look open for your Mystery Dungeon stream and tune in. I barely have any buddies that play Mystery Dungeon. It's a jarring experience for most of them as Pokemon players. But for me, I was originally like a Final Fantasy player, so playing Pokemon, I was like, oh, this is my favorite way to play. Some people never stream, so understandable if it's a situation, but if you do, I can help you out. As well as like some people on those first, like they want to become a streamer, all they need is 50 followers and a couple viewers, and they can hit affiliationship for emotes and stuff in case if Twitch streaming has ever come across your mind. But it's all, one day at a time. Maybe you're just looking to come on here to look for some help to find a thing. Yeah, I don't stream. Appreciate that. You're a super nice guy. The world needs. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're able to understand all the words I'm saying. I have a poor enunciation. I kind of talk too fast a little bit. Once again, thank you for your Twitch Prime, and thanks for your time, and it's nice to meet another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon player. And one more question before you go, not about the technical side of things, just which Pokemon Mystery Dungeons are you in? Like, I've played a few of them, but it's only the first game where I was like tearing up and stuff from like the story and stuff. The Red and Blue and DX remake. I've tried Explorers of Sky, like a ROM hack version of it. It's really tough. Like level 2, I kept getting killed on level 2 and level 3. I was like, bro, what the? We're really into Blue Rescue Team and Explorers of Sky in time. Okay, so the first and second one, which I hear Explorers of Sky has outsold Red and Blue. It's actually like super duper like sought after. I've never made it to the very end of the game. I get to the part with the time gear getting stolen by Grovyle or something, and then it just feels so tough. But I'm always playing a ROM hack version of it. It makes it slightly tougher. It kind of adds more things into it and stuff. ROM Spartan, I appreciate that. Thanks for the +1s. This was Reddit. You guys were like +1. Thanks, very good. I tried Super. No, I didn't try it. I got my fiance to try it. It looked cool, but she said it was like it took a long time to get to the battle segment. What else was there? I'm sure there was one more. Gates of Infinity. I played the demo for it. I remember using like the camera on my DS to make a portal. My friend's house, but that would have been like literally like 10 years ago. I thought, my Pokemon gonna die. Bro, get back here. Can I toss it? The theme music for climbing the tower at the end of the game to fight Dialga in time makes me emotional to this day at 23. Well, that's nice to hear. I love when music has like that like 4-dimensional vibe to it, where it actually like burns and churns feelings, whether it's sadness and happiness or nostalgia and certain comfiness, like almost like an endorphin, like a good endorphin releasing music. It's cool. It's good to hear. There's a couple songs that I like a lot, but I'm in the game. But I'm not sure if they the emotional value. I guess like this one feels epic, but I don't know if I get emotional over this track. It's kind of got Dark Cloud vibes a little bit. First dungeon, last dungeon. Barbarian village a little bit. Turnscape. Am I gonna die? Am I sleeping on the job? Bro, someone wake me up. September has ended a long time ago. The OG Pokemon thing will always be top tier. Let's see. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To watch it, to what we'll test, to train them if I cause. That one? I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Pokemon, you're my best friend. World that must defend or something, I don't know. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, I've never heard it before. I've just guessed. Not Screamo. The old low guts. The old low gutturals. I think I have a move that hits all three of them. Bro, no way, did not roll. Ooh, not bad. Forgot how long a coconut fiber takes to prepare. Were you dehusking a coconut? Just combing it the wrong way. Over and over. Yeah, get over here. It's a lot of soaking and arm strikes. Gotcha. Just another Monday. Yeah. Ember. Towards the end of this mustache's lifetime. And Mo will be no Mo. Leave half. What does this ability do? An apple, max ether, or tiny reviver seed will remain in your toolbox after you use a big apple, perfect apple, a max elixir, or reviver seed. Oh. You use an item and you still get like a leftover version of a smaller carrot. That's like pretty cool. Pretty cool trait. We don't have a home for them, but it's a pretty cool trait. You know what game you should play? It's the Bleach game that originally came on the DS. It's called Bleach the Third Phantom. For the DS, eh? That's like a sideways beat 'em up. Overhead. Dragon Ball Z, Goku's Legacy. Bro, suit. What? Get over here. La dee da da. Yo, that Stantler's not our Stantler. Get him, boys. Take him downtown. Wait, did I? Oh, for some reason I thought one Ember then Flame Mail. My bad. The turn-based overhead, but the story is really good. It's original. Oh, turn-based overhead. So like this? Or you mean like overhead when you're walking around, and then turn-based when you're doing the battles? Yeah, it's like that. Oh. Okay, yeah. So it's called Bleach the Third Phantom. Okay, okay. I'll check it up on my phone right now. I was playing this one Pokemon strategy game. Pokemon. I forget what it's called. Okay, it kind of plays like Fire Emblem a little bit. I see. Do you know if it's got like, so it's it says it's an original story, and I've noticed it has like the blue haired guy. So it's got a bunch of like blue characters. Do you have Scarlet for your Switch? I have Violet for my Switch. Are you trying to find somebody who's got the red version? The Koraidon and Miraidon? Miraidon? Oh. Bro, that's mine. Bro made me drop my item. That's okay. Yeah. Nice, you got the DLC, eh? Yeah. So you got access to like over 700 Pokemon then. That's pretty impressive. I go to the main version, so it's like I think 360 Pokemon or something. More than Legends Arceus. Or sorry, yeah, more than Legends X, Y. And Y is Z or Z, Z, A, yeah. Yep, you can evolve your Pokemon in this game, but in the main quest, you have to like. You have to do like 15 of the main quests first to unlock this area. It's like a special evolution cave, the Cave of Evolution, and you go inside of the cave, and you stand on this rock that has like this beam of light shooting from the top of the cave, like a sunlight. And as long as your Pokemon is high enough level, that would like meet up with the requirements, you're able to evolve your Pokemon. But you have to beat like the main quest 18 first, which is like the pinnacle of the story. I'm at main quest 11 right now, I think. So I got like 5 more really big dungeons after this. And then I'll be able to get to the part where I can evolve. I can find evolved Pokemon, not myself yet, but also at that point though, it unlocks like, there's like 3 areas that unlock, and those areas will unlock 3 other areas. And I do believe 2 of those areas will unlock like these god caves, which they have like 150 floors or something really crazy, while the other one unlocks the really tough challenge really early where you start at level 5 and you have to go through like 100 floors at level 5 or 99 floors, and by the time you get to the end you're like level 50. But you can evolve your Pokemon. You just have to get pretty far in the game. You don't have to do the post quest, but I find the main story very compelling, very enjoyable. It tugs you in. It almost pulls on your heartstrings. Like I cried probably twice when I played this game the first time, and then I cried once the second time. Just at the end, like the pinnacle of the story when it's all wrapping up and you're making your big decision to stay as a human or to leave and go back to being a human or to stay as a Pokemon. Because originally you're a human in this game, and then you wake up as a Pokemon, and everybody's like, "What are you talking about? You're a Pokemon, bro." And then you have to go through like, "Am I really a Pokemon or am I human?" Like I have human memories, but then you're trying to remember your human memories. You're like, oh, I can't actually remember them very well right now. But you know you weren't a Pokemon before, and then you're like, when you get to a situation where I think it's like a certain Pokemon entity that can grant you a wish, and you make the choice to make the wish of credit screen and returning to being a human, I think, or continuing with your friends and letting the adventure continue. I do believe it. It's a pretty evolved Pokemon here to get here, Manectric. Dang. Bro wanted to be my bro. It's sweet. If he has a Thunder Rod, that'll make the Zapdos battle super easy. Or Lightning Rod, because every time the Zapdos uses Thunder on us or Thunderbolt or whatever, he'll absorb the attack and get a speed boost off of it. However, Zapdos might have the same, and then every time our buddy uses that attack, Zapdos might speed boost as well. It's like a big old Mamba line here. Mamba, Mamba, Mamba. Mamba, Mamba, Mamba. Mamba, Mamba, Mamba. Hey. Look before crossing the street. Look both ways before. Everybody gather around. Oh, okay, fine, don't gather. Jeez, look at that. 8 characters at once. In the original game, you can only have 4 characters at once. Or you could bring in 2 and then find 2 more. Or no, you could bring in 3 and then find 1 more, or bring in 2 and find 2. If you just bring in yourself, you could find 3, but it's kind of hard to do everything with just 1 character. Do a type advantage, disadvantage. Oh no, Heracross, please don't die. Don't use that. There we go, that's max HP plus 5, that's huge. What starter Pokemon did I pick? I picked the Cyndaquil. So Cyndaquil is my starter, and then my partner Pokemon I chose Eevee. And then I ended up finding myself a Trapinch out there, so I named him Walter. Added him to the crew. I got a bunch of other Pokemon, but I haven't named half of them. I think I named one of the monkey Pokemons Goku or something. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I found Trapinch. Let's go. Yeah, I usually go with a fire starter. I usually barely ever use water type, so it's usually fire, grass, water for my preferences. You missed the Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald phase of the 3rd generation. It was like the best. It was like the best generation. All the stuff they introduced in 3rd gen was insane. 4th generation made 3rd generation like even better too, because like all those Pokemons that didn't have the 3rd form, they like added a 3rd form for with the 4th gen. But yeah, Gen 3, like the old, like, I don't know, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. They're so cool. The place was like all the dust, the Suit City, whatever. You'd walk through the grass and you'd like knock the ash off the grass, and just, that was very satisfying to do. And what else was there? Like, I'm gonna die. Do I have a Reviver Seed? Thank God. Your favorite one is a Kyogre, the big blue whale. I got a Shadow Kyogre on Pokemon Go a couple weeks ago. Pretty stoked about it. Do I not have any apples left? I'll have to eat this for the 5 belly it fills up. I think it's 5 belly. No, 2 belly, bro. Based off the Killer Whale. Based off Moby Dick. Different Killer Whale. Yeah, that's the one. Yo, sweet time to find an apple. Eat my brother. Am I gonna play Blackout 7 when it drops? Unless if it's on Game Pass, probably not. But it's gonna be on Game Pass, right? Or do you have to pay for like the deluxe version of Game Pass? After the Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass price went up by quite a bit. We went down to like the lowest tier. So we're not sure if it'll be on there. If it's not on, then probably not. Oh, if it ends on Game Pass, then it probably is. But only if it's on the lowest tier of Game Pass. Oh, it's also in Game Pass? Okay, yeah, then probably not then. Yeah, we're not. We were okay with paying like $14 a month for Game Pass to play games, but we don't want to pay $30 a month to play a game. We've already so we're down to, I think it's like a $12 a month package. And this still gives us a bunch of games we play. But the only ones I really play was like Nazi Zombies. I always thought that was pretty fun. There we go. Keep running, boys. Zubat. No, we're leaving Zubat behind. Screw Zubat. lucky with the debuff. Oh, what the bro. Can I set these things? Yeah, yeah. It's not going like that, throw rocks. Sweet. Just like in the Game Boy Advance game, press L and R, you throw your quick select rocks. Use that and set the rock. Just bang, rock. Oh yeah, he's a good guy. My bad, I don't want to throw a rock. Interesting. He's seen me throw the rocks, and now he's like, I'll throw rocks too. Yeah, I think this is the halfway point. Hopefully we're not at the actual part yet. Perfect. Nice. You can try for the zombies. You think you can play it for like 45 minutes and then get a full like reimbursement? Yeah, that's usually what I'm playing for. Once in a while I play them for the campaign, but that's mostly like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty 3, the first couple of games. I don't know, I haven't been interested in Call of Duty in a while, but no. Yeah, the zombies are usually pretty good. It's usually kind of tough, but like usually you gotta play the map a few times to start figuring out the Easter eggs. We would have no problem playing it with you, but we would have to have Ultimate and play with you. You can boost critical rate when using the same move as the turn before. Okay. Awakened. His empowerment seems like mega evolution. Not buying it's gonna be if it's gonna be on Game Pass. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Spend $30 on Game Pass. Play Call of Duty for free. Because like usually with these anti-zombie games, the servers are like really awesome for the first 3 months, and then for each of these games they drop off right after they're released, right? So it's like, unless you're gonna play it for the first 3 months, it's probably not gonna be that jam-packed a year from now. You know, so yeah. So even if you pay for 2 or 3 months of Game Pass, yeah. Alright, I think I also let me save at it too, right? At the save point, no? Where do I save? Oh, no, save on progress, okay. I don't think I put on the item yet. Trash, I don't want trash. Mount Thunder Peak. Floor 11. Now he's got the defense one, so now he can take moves. got you on Steam, right? I'm pretty sure I got you on Steam. Did I add you on Steam like 2 months ago? Oh, Pokemon Go. That's what I added you on. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta send you. I gotta send you a gift today. Our friendship level is almost level 3 or level 2. I don't know. We hit level 1 day 1 right away. That's pretty easy. Dig a ton. You'll get the digging condition doing damage to your end when the next turn while underground your vein moves in it. Just like dig. Okay. Oh, the power level is crazy. It's a huge power level. Okay. Bide kind of sucks dongest. 1 second. There's a Mew 5 here. Shiny Mew 5. Just kidding. It's not Mew 5. You probably go by Spartan on here. I go by damage.com on it. Okay, send gift. Oh, says you still have an unopened gift from me. Very sad. Alright. See how it is. Got quite the army here. All gets thrown rocks. Imagine all 7 of them get start throwing rocks. Not a single enemy would stand a chance against us. They're throwing rocks from like 25 feet away. What the? They're doing Kobe shots. Yo, Zapdos, where you at? This is it. Final boss. Our fire. It's speaking finally. That's the first time using our fire. Righteous Fury. Well, our squad looks pretty full. I have an item that's going to be helpful here. The All Power Up Orb. Yeah. Charlie sharply boosts the attack and special attack of all your teammates. Effect continues while you're on the floor and used it all. Especially effective in boss battles. The fact it says boss battles means I can use it here. Nice. So we all just went Super Saiyan 2. 51 damage in the Amber. They're all just gonna start throwing rocks and shit at us. Okay. Get them, boys. Okay. Okay, these are advantage spots. We got Eevee in the middle, Trapinch on the right, and Cynical on the left. Seeing if I have any other crazy orbs. It's a Wigglytuff orb, I think. Alright, it's time to move in. Stantler's down. Stantler's ability is the item thing. We will let him die. You're a brave soldier, brother. May you rest in peace. Oh, his peck isn't it. It hits 3 hits because he's fat like that. It takes up 3 spaces. His 1v1 move is a 3 space move. What the? Oh yeah, yeah. Let me just hold this button down. I see. Let me check my revive receipts. I'm pretty sure I got at least 2 of them on me, right? Tiny revive receipt, tiny revive receipt, tiny revive. Yeah, there's like 4. We're good. Bruh. All of our main characters are missing and all the villains are hitting him. Oh. That was a heavy hit. Maybe I could have used that one revive receipt on Stantler for one more turn. Final turn, Ember. I feel it. We're gonna do enough damage. There you go. Let's count exactly. So 150 damage. Get him. He held back. Yeah. We saved him. I'm playing Cynical. Bruh. I could be Hisuian. You don't even know. Way to unveil the truth. Make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. There we'll find a Pokemon stares into the sun all day. Pokemon is said to see the future. Xatu is his name. He should shed light in the puzzling friend. So we go through the 14 floors of Hill of Ancients to talk to Xatu, and he'll tell us of another location to go to. And that location will have a location before the location. It'll be like a two-step location. And I do believe that's at the end of the main story quest, which will be like a the Sky Tower boss, I think. But I could be right. I think there might be. I think there's one more step in between there. Like I feel like there's a filler story event one day happens in between there and something else. Maybe two filler story events. Well, I guess like having to get your rank to level silver, I think. I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? Says the big Zard. There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now. For there's the sake of my mustache and my spoons. For the sake of this man's spoons, we're gonna walk out of here. Yo, what's up? Pop it. Alright, $600. Here across, we got a place to stay, maybe? At the overgrown forest, we got room for you, brother. Move on in. Maybe find a Mega Stone. Get real nasty. Oh, what's up, man? Trick Big Dog. Yo, Sunder Crag, we got just enough room. Sounds good. Big Dog, level 26. Holy smokers. Big stuff, Big Gligar. Yo, you a fast poisonous one. Notorious healing. That's good shit, brother. Oh, putter right there. Come over here, brother. We got a spot for you to stay, too. Good for all the preparation beforehand. A weekly tough using the money for the proper places. Good. Jabby dabby. There they are. Instead of check my phone real quick. Quiet for a minute. It's out of my range. Can't do it. Can't hit him. Silver Digital. How many one? Yeah, okay. Silver Dojo. Take it. Appreciated. Feels super worth it. The silvers and the golds. Alright, see if there's a way for me to organize my items. There must be like an organize button. The Y button, that's the Y button, okay. Okay, let's withdraw a couple of viruses now. see. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, storage orbs is super OP to have in your inventory. Okay, gotta bring back Dempsey and let you know that is Richtofen. Dempsey and Richtofen. Dempsey and Richtofen. Call of Duty, not these zombie characters. You spent time in the Nazi hunt? You spent time shooting Nazi zombies, really? Whatever they call them nowadays? Zombies? I don't know. Level 26. Jeez. Filthy. Best fire attack for Typhlosion is Heat Wave. It wipes off the whole floor. It wipes off the whole floor? What the f... That sounds awesome. Like, you just walking, like everything in the room? Or you mean, like, the entire map? Even in the whole room is pretty good, because, like, monster rooms, where there's, like, 20 guys on the floor, you know? A heat wave. Or is it literally, like Escanor at 12 o'clock? Is there also an attack that destroys everything? It blows up every character in all 20. It kills everything within a 20 floor radius. Ah, I was letting it take down. My bad. You're in the top 2,500 in Kino in the world. Kino the Toten, Black Ops 1, and PlayStation Dare, so I kind of played during like the zombie list. Gosh. Yeah, I got 3 characters. First 20 steps, that's straight. My bad, my bad. Dang, top 2,500 Kino the Toten. Like, does that mean like you were able to get to like wave 100 the fastest? Or was the challenge like getting the most points by wave 100, or just surviving the longest kind of thing? Let's try that again. That was right before Pack-a-Punch, right? The original Kino to Toten? No, wait, is Kino to Toten the big theater level? With like the Pack-a-Punch on top of the one spot, and you can like teleport to that one room for a couple seconds. There we go. Build it, upgraded bite in the last second. Heat wave. Dang, wipes off the whole floor. Super useful. If you and your teammates in the same room have any bad statuses, all bad status removed. Whoa! By Swift, even though it's a good diagonal move. If Eevee stay Eevee, or will become a Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, etc. Because the slug and the later rounds, bullet sponges. It becomes a slug in the later rounds, bullet sponges, and the Thunder Gun would make 2 sometimes 3 shots to KO zombies. And yes, it became a slug in the later rounds, bullet sponges, and the Thunder Gun would take 2 or sometimes 3 shots to KO zombies. Dang, 3 Thunder Gun shots to clear zombies. So you guess running a half a like, what do you call them, trains, and you turn around, shoot a couple of times, continue on the train, turn around, shoot a couple of times, run around the train. Was that the gameplay? And then sometimes the weaving, if you had to do a figure eight, you'd weave. Pray to the RNG. I will be able to evolve Eevee after that, after the main story quest, and I think I'll be given the option to use any of the stones on her. I don't know if I can do the Umbreon or Espeon. I might be able to, but I know there's Fire Stones, Leaf Stones, and Water Stones in the game, so I definitely can do those ones. Unless if there's like a special new dungeon that has like, I don't know all the new dungeons they added, so they may have added the possibilities to do those ones. Where's that dude? Angry King. Yeah, never get caught lacking. And sometimes it was satisfying to turn around and just full clip it, an RPK or just do it. I can believe the satisfaction. There's literally like 45 zombies in front of you and 45 zombies behind those zombies. So every shot that goes, some of them are penetrating, shooting like 4 zombies at once. Some of them are hitting literally 10 zombies in a row. And like half of those shots are being headshots. So you're just like getting like immaculate amount of points with every shot. Your gun has like 50 or 85 or 120 rounds in it for your clip, and just racking them up and then just running. Yeah, 13's full. Okay. This was actually part of the first song in the game that gave me the hope and the triumph and this is the big journey. This is where it starts. It starts with one step, and we know where the end is. We just have to get there. Not that we know where the end is, but we know where the beginning of the end is. There's just one way to go with zombies in 7. Haven't seen any spoilers or anything. Oh, are they doing it differently? Wait, what a way would they go with zombies in 7? I haven't seen any spoilers. Now I'm confused because I don't. Well, it's been a little bit different the last 4 zombies. Like there was one where it was kind of super open world, and then there was one where it was like very Easter egg focused. Like they've made the Easter egg like super apparent, give you the blueprints for it. So rather than taking like 5 years of people like pressing every single wall and stuff, you know, there's a lot of games to play out there, and you might think that's fun, but bro. There's like a total of 2.1 people in the whole world. I think that's fun. So they made the streamlined the blueprints or the Easter eggs to be like quests, like very obvious quests, and not these zombies. Where before it was just like open this door, oh look another door, look another door, another door, and then it was like, oh by the way, did you happen to see the teddy bear in the first room? If you touch it, it opens up this spot over here. Oh that's cool. And if you find all 5 rocks, you play a secret music song. Like whoa. Now it's like, if you don't do the main story quests, you can't even get past 3 rooms. Like you have to do the quest in order to advance the doors for most of the part. I think there was one new map where it was completely open, or like you could buy the doors, but you didn't have to do any of the quests to open up stuff. But it would like, I guess it would open up one spot. But it's not like it's during the formative games, hence the curiosity just gives us a few good train maps, like a few hits of the magic leaf and go ham. This is the last part of the game. This is the last part of the beginning of the game. Or this is right after the beginning of the game. Right in the middle of the middle of the game. So now we're told that we know where to go. We have to go to this person who's at the end of this dungeon. This person is like super smart and stuff and knows everything. It's a Pokemon. And we ask the Pokemon, then he will tell us where the final dungeon is. And then from there, I do believe it's... But to get to that final dungeon, there's like a dungeon on the way there, so you have to go through like just 2 dungeons in a row. I do believe. As well as there's like a random side quest pops up in the middle of it all, or like a filler day or whatever. But we're pretty close. We're very close, very close. We've done like 8 maps so far. I think we got 2 maps left. I guess 3 maps if you include this one, 2 maps after. Ooh, we got training. So this like triples our EXP that we get for our moves. Every time we use a move in this specific game, we're able to level up the move. So anytime that any... Ooh, nice. Done, sparse. So we get, you can make your, like, Ember level 2, Ember level 3, Ember level 4. And every time you level it up, every character that has Ember, their Embers level up. So it's like all the moves share EXP, which is cool. Or all those specific moves, very specific EXP. So the PP will go up, so you can use it more, as well as, like, the accuracy goes up, and the attack power goes up. You started playing The Forest on PC? First time? It's a freaking trip, bro. I watched some gameplay, and it looked awesome. I played the game, and I shit my pants every time. I was like, bro, why is it so much scarier when I'm playing it? Then I'll play it with some buddies, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, I got buddies, nothing to worry about, you know, they're my crutch, you know? We're in a cave together, the game's really dark, my game was, like, not really too high. And then they're like, alright, we're gonna leave the cave now, and I'm like, okay, and I'm, like, trying to find out where they're going. And, like, it turns out I wasn't following them for, like, 5 whole seconds, and I'm like, they're like, oh, we're outside now, and I'm like, well, where am I? And then I keep going deeper into the cave by accident. Oh, freaky stuff, bro. I'm just trying to get out, and then you see, like, the thing from The Descent, and you're like, yeah. If you like The Descent, you know, it's a good game. If you think The Descent is a little spooky dooky, I said, yeah, I mean, the game is also a bit spooky. The mechanics of The Forest are very cool. When they first announced that they're like, the enemies will like have their own like AI that learns off of the patterns you do. So if you build things this way, they'll prepare for things that way. Or if you use a certain type of an attack, like arrows, they'll come back with like defense for arrows or something like that. First time being interested in a while, because gonna justify it out of the time, and then with like $4.50, why not? $4.50. Guess I got the Sons of the Forest for when it was original release. The anime AI was brilliant. For at the time of the release, the anime AI was brilliant. You also got the Sons of the Forest. Right? I remember when they released the video with the lady with like the 3 legs, bro. Bro, I'm sure that Rule 34 website was going crazy that day. Servers were overloaded with curiosity. Legend is, anyways. You know. Legends are. Yo, even gets thrown that out. Oh, nice. We are cleansed. The palate has been cleansed, but YouTube's been pretty tame the past 2 days. Nothing too crazy. I think I just got overexposed. Like, it seems every 20 YouTubers is like a crazy YouTuber commenter. Just like with Resident Evil Village and the big lady. Oh yes, yes. See, I think big ladies are scary, so I didn't understand it myself, but I did see a lot of people obsessing over it. They were all like, "Oh, step on me," and I'm like, "Oh, why would you want somebody to step?" I didn't understand it at all. You know, I think feet are dirty. You know, I tried being a foot guy for 1 day, and like after that, I looked back on it, and I was like, I don't think I'm a foot guy. You know? Oh, bro's gonna take my feet. Alright, there you go. Full counter. Oh. it's Super Mario Kart in the flesh. Over here, brothers. Another one. You have returned from the pits of hell and or life. Apparently there's a Kaizo version of this game. No way! With like completely random roles, like random enemies. Like specifically Mystery Dungeon DX or just any DX? I get spilled coffee all over myself. Okay. Every step is your last. Werewolf is the whoppers are up left. Skip one probably gonna die. Gotta find the stairs. For another one. This one ain't got no rare quality. See it. Oh, we got bad guys coming up from every side. Oh, we got spots. Oh, there's a shop over here. Activate shop music. The Kecleon Mart. We'll get the multi-hidden. Nice. Yeah. Level up. Nice. What a roll. Ones. Just plus ones across the board. Infestation, brother. Only third station, I'm willing to move from the spot. If he keeps taking in damage, the status wears off after a while. The whole interesting team. Oh, it's gotta be in the same room for that to work. Ooh, there's one. This song also reminds me of a song from a game from when I was really young. A cowboy game for Super Nintendo? Gunsmoke? I don't think Gunsmoke. Do you remember this really tough cowboy game for Super Nintendo? Where like it automatically scrolls upwards and you're like a little dude and you shoot like diagonally or something? Or upwards. And sometimes you can shoot things and drop little power-ups. Anybody know what that game's called? I remember back when I was like 7, my babysitter had it for Super Nintendo. They had Killer Instinct for Super Nintendo. They had Super Mario Paint. Wild Guns. That game sucks. I never could beat the second level. I found the first level brutal. Gunstar Heroes, 4 Genesis, where's that? Gunstar Heroes. Gunstar. Is that the one where you can jump? Is that the one where or am I thinking something else? Hey Rabbit, you done working on the Tarantulas house? Now mansion. What was it? Oh, there's a point and click adventure game or point and click mystery game called like Dracula. Or like you start on the outside of this building, like you'd have to find a key and find a way in this building. At some point in time, this big Dracula bat's like coming at you, and you have like 10 seconds to like click like the way to go and stuff. And it plays a lot like this other Titanic point and click game that was like released when we were like 10 years old, maybe 8 years old. I was 8, so you're probably like 12 or something, 15, 20. But were you around for either the Titanic point and click game or the Dracula point and click game? Either of you guys, or anybody. And then there was like Pharaoh and Cleopatra, or the Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Bro, where am I? Get out of there, brother. Nice. That's a pretty big Mamba line. Mamba number 5. Do 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 do, or do 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 do, like a conga line. Pretty curious at the picture. Send a picture of his house and I was buried. Okay. Look at where he looks. I wish you guys told this folklore from long ago. It was fun. No ideas, don't you? Once there was a human that was so foolish and touched Ninetales thing. There was a human that touched Ninetales tails. And he got turned into a Pokemon with a 1,000-year curse. Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human now. Sacrificed himself herself to absorb the curse. So it'll be temporary rather than 1,000 years. Most complicated tiny water dish. I think it's like a traditional water dish or something. Give them battles and stuff. I get you. Okay. We're going this is for oddity. Okay, let's go for oddity. We don't have any more oddity. Let's see if we got some for sinister and sound. Okay. There we go. Okay. Watching Big Girl for a while, me calling Fluffles at him. I wish this view would stay like this, but instead it's just the overlay comes in about 10 seconds. There you go. Dang. So that's just watching the ocean. Calming. Relaxing. Can't use a hole right now? What the? What? Leviathan was supposed to be a girl. It turned out not to be after some research. Bruh. Merp. So I was just talking for the really obvious for this guy. I have to wait for a molt to. Okay, yeah. Gotta wait for the big molt to see if it's got a second molt. 1,000-year curse. When the curse was cast, a Pokemon named Gardevoir shielded the human and sacrificed to absorb the curse. How will the Pokemon take the human's place? To Gardevoir, the human was her partner. What the fuck? CES, get in here. SWAT team moving. Gardevoir was seen with a human. What the? Maybe I was I the human who was Gardevoir's partner? What the? What the? What the? Did I abandon the Gardevoir and she was cursed? Maybe that's why I was turned into a Pokemon. Oh man, oh man. Was I? Going through like midlife crisis here, or mid Pokemon crisis, you know? Just thinking about Pokemon thing, you know? I abandoned them. No, it was them they abandoned me. No, I shouldn't have been there. We weren't compatible. Wrong place, wrong time. The answer there in the exoskeleton, you get after by sending pictures to more experienced keepers. Oh, okay. No mail, bro. What the fuck? There. This fills in the story notes. You guys have those filled. So the main story ending is top, like the fourth one. The rest are a bunch of other cool things that happen. You'd think Skarmory would be the first one. Skarmory. And Groudon and Kyogre are up there. You know, Deoxys is up there. Rayquaza. Super Mario Kart. Do you want to see some Legend of Zelda: The Sealed Palace? Like, oh no. No, obviously he wants Star Fox 64 and he wants me to do the alternate route. Or does he want me to do Games Gauntlet with bonus? Let's see if he's available. See he's floating around. Return on the adventure of Yo Mama. Oh Mama. Oh Mama Mama. Step 1, die, and step 2, we'll have an idea. Bro's gonna make us play the entire thing without a sword, bro. Okay, kinda completely forget what I was doing last. Got the Zora mask and got the arrows. I remember snow, and then you told me that we had to find a way to get to the hill without the whole. You'll have something better than a sword. You'll have the Goron punches. I bet he says Goron punches. Okay. We have sticks. Nice. That's pretty good. How's that we have? I'm just gonna see. I'm just gonna check it out real quick. Maybe, never know. Maybe, you know. Maybe. See if one's got a golden nose ring or they're both green. They're both green. Diddly 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 diddly. Thanks. Then double check. Because I'm pretty sure the warp point is Goron. The Goron location. Now, is there an item that we can get somewhere else that'll help us get there? Let's see. Using the Zora mask, can we do something special? Maybe it's a Jan Korean. Is it? Do we have to do something really fucked up? Like, do we have to? It's logic, right? We have to do something that you can use logic, right? It's not a no logic thing. I gotta pee real bad. I'm sorry. Re-remember stuff. Oh fuck! I pressed a button on my laptop. Is my stream still up? It's cam logic. Alright, so it's gonna be like, okay, it's a deep thing. Okay, I'm gonna reset my stuff. I gotta go pause. Game logic, also known as clogic. Okay. Can I ask how many people were able to figure it out within 10 minutes? The percentage of people. Figure out how to get up this grotto. If they figured how to get up here in 10 minutes. What percentage of the people showed it to? Am I allowed to ask that question? It helped me figure out how far I gotta stretch my brain here. Oh, I thought that would shoot me backwards. I don't know. Oh, What the? One person beat my seed because he was the one who told me about the tricking question. Dang. Okay. Oh, I read it backwards. Sorry. One Twitch streamer bypassed the check because someone in the audience discovered he can hook shut a scarecrow. Shut a scarecrow. I found a hook shot. Person we see because he was on told that. Another person I think we just kind of just had him do it. Okay. I gotcha. And those were the ones that made it that far. Oh, I have like a personal question. Have you been able to make yourself a name in the Majora's Mask community? Like, it sounds like you're having the same impact on a lot of people that you've had on me, kind of thing. Do you like? Is there like 10 or 20 or 50? Is there like 50 people out there who are like Oh, that guy. Show me how to do this and that. Not really? Just a couple? Just gamers? Because a couple gamers and they happen to come across that one? You done one random race? Okay, you just met whoever was in there already. Okay. Alright. But all I do is grab the new random programs and musics. Okay, I think I'm figuring it out. Hey, how's it going, Riley? Ah. What's up? Trying to find a way to get up here without using Goron rolling. Hee hee. Okay. Interesting. Am I getting like an insane speed boost off this? What do you do for fun? Who, me? I play games for fun personally. I don't know. Spend time with my daughter. I don't know. Eat food. Sleep. I don't know. The usual things. How about you? Oh yeah, I like playing guitar a lot. Yeah. I play bass guitar in a band. Been playing live for about 14 years. 14 years live, 12 years in this band. Where are they? Oh. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe I'm just like freaking. Maybe I need a different item. Why won't you use VTuber models? I kind of have a thing against VTubers. I think hiding behind like a fake face is like a really weird situation to do. I understand there's probably some people have good reasons for it, but I know I've came across a lot of people who do it with like bad intentions, and they just kind of gives me the ick. I understand my face might also give people the ick, but at least we're being real, you know. It's like AI music. Why don't I just make AI music? You know, I prefer to play the guitar. I don't know. It's a humanitarian thing going on there. Like. But when you originally said, why don't you use a VTuber model, I originally thought in the back of my head was, I didn't think I was that ugly. But I was like, don't say that. Think of a witty comeback. Okay. Wait, I wonder if... These days, yeah, a little different. 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago, I was a good lucker 10 years ago. Genuine reactions are nice. Oh, brother, okay. I don't even know if your tips cover this kind of stuff. It's not a location or an item. And if it was an item, it's probably one of the items I'm already using, because, like, why would it be any of this, you know? Scarecrow. Oh yeah, you're gonna knock shot of a scarecrow up there if you play this song. So that's not the intended method by the sounds of things. Already mentioned you need to use a bottle. Could use a bottle, yeah. Yes, it said Pharaoh's Wind. So it made me think I'm gonna need hot water. And I was like, kind of being like, oh no, not the hot water shenanigans. Alright, hot water. Fire arrows. Hot water. But how and what and with what, yeah. If I miss a YouTube comment, it'll pop up below my face here. But if in case anybody sees me mess with, feel free to remind me. Once in a blue moon, I do mess them up. Okay, so from here we go. Can replace this item now with. There's a way to side jump in there, but there's no way you would make me side jump in there. I remember like you said that there's a way to backflip into the one place. I remember we pulled it off that one time. The Icana Canyon graveyard spot. But I think we still need another item down there. I forget what it is. Hey, what's it? seeing that blue spider go, just spinning around in circles. Bro, what the where the fuck are you going, bro? Oh, shit. Where you said something about, like, you said Pharaoh's Wind would be useful, which makes me think it's really far away. And you might have, is it okay if I ask a question without using a hint? Question would be, does the hot water go away, or does it cool off immediately upon using Pharaoh's Wind? Where is the hot water location up there? Is that one? You wouldn't make me climb a wall without. I think you would, because he's under the impression it should remain hot after wind. Okay. Bro was evil. Okay, I just gotta remember where this is. Okay, I guess nothing. I think it's up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, but I could be wrong. Okay. I'm gonna see how far that fall was, approximately. Okay. It's up, left, my bad. This trick is not in logic. Okay. Well, it saves me some time. Thank you, by the way. Okay. Where's the hot water location? It would be random though, right? If I was to go over hot water and put it in a bottle, it wouldn't even be hot water. Bottle contents or bottle contents? No, I got bugs in a bottle and it was bugs, and I got fish in a bottle and it was fish. Hot water is probably hot water. Because otherwise I'd bring a picture of the pirate to the seahorse guy and see if he would trade me, instead of a seahorse, he would trade me a hot water, potentially. I actually didn't. Maybe we could walk forward. There might be the next spot. Goron City, or something? There's nothing over here for us to grab. Alright, can I use a hint? I would like to 100% use a hint. Can I check that eye? Yeah, because I checked the Eye of Truth already. You know what? Eye of Truth wasn't there. There's no way to go up there manually. This one you would need a super duper roll in order to get past. And yeah, item to roll. This guy, you need a sword. Just make sure I still got it set up. I need a fish. Okay. I know where to get a fish. I'm just trying to think what does a fish do in this game? Where do I bring a fish to do something? Oh, and just kitchen out of the free fish? Okay. I used to just grab this fish right here. But that fish is a lot closer. Southern swamp area. I gotta use a fish. No. Okay. What would I do with a fish? What? And I know in Ocarina of Time the fish is used as Jabba's belly activation. But in Majora's Mask, the fish is... Oh, is there a beggar in this game? I don't think there's a beggar in this game. Who wants a fish? Which is a fish? The Ocarina of Time beggar becomes a banker? Yeah, right? And he just waits for you to have money. You don't suppose you would give him both abilities or give him a separate... Maybe. I think I've talked to him already though. I think he said something about money. I don't know. I forgot to grab these guys. Oh, because I have the hover boots on, I didn't do a proper jump. I can see the sparklies here. I don't think I grabbed these sparklies yet. Nice. Okay. I grabbed both of the fountain sparklies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're both mine. Okay. Oh, fish. What the fish do? Okay, I have an idea. Late at night, there's a special door at the place that opens up. I will remind you, the hints I give are specifically for the Hero's Pass, and not you need this item, but not until much later. No, you'll get hints for those only when you actually do need it. I'll remind you, the hints I give are specific for the Hero's Pass, and not you need this item, but not until much later. No, you'll get hints for those only when you actually do need it. Okay. All hints are immediate. That's what you're saying. I think it's 8 o'clock it opens. Yes, okay. Ones that are immediately to be done. Like, there is 2 things you can do now. Because of the arrows and... The archery minigame. No, I need rubies. 2 other things. Okay. Really? Do you think I would have had an easier time with this years ago when I was doing this stuff all the time? Or is it actually kind of tough? Because I feel I'm putting my brain in overdrive trying to figure this stuff out. The other checks that which Zora mask is needed? Okay. You use a recently acquired bow to get to Snowland, and the other 2 are Zora masks. Okay. Sorry, I don't serve masqueraders. Okay, here's the fish. This is the only guy I can think of anything. And he has to give you a 20 rupee. Okay. I thought like the rupee he sold you was gonna be a random rupee. Oh, time to go find another fish. I think you'd have the same level of difficulty. Okay. Like I haven't gotten any better, but you haven't gotten much worse. Okay. I could do the Zora trial on the moon. That one of them. Or would it immediately make me do the Goron trial first next? Okay. Or is that what I've been doing actually was the Goron, no matter what makes you do the second trial. Okay, I forgot what Anyway, so these are the cow statues. You're like, how many cow statues are in the game? Oh, look, I don't know. Not enough. Too many. More than one. Here's another cow statue. 2. Already opened this chest a million times. The one cow figurine is Zora in the useless room. The person's just gonna sit there and die. Okay. Say bye. For some reason, is this a check right here? No? Okay. Those were checks. Those checks are just for like jumping through it. I guess you can shoot them too. I wonder what the checks are like supposed to be. Are they supposed to be jumping checks, or are all checks just that jingly dingly stuff? Anyways, it's not a ceiling. No. Oh, it's that one. Frozen. You don't suppose he has a different item for Auralite, do you? Or would it be the same thing he gives Deku? Like, no, he don't like fish speed. He only gets 7 needs like fish speed doesn't count. Bro is ruthless. What have I not gotten that I can get? Where's the old boomerang flippers? Flipperoons. I don't have any places songs to activate voice minigers. Okay, well, I got the fish. Don't know what to do with the fish. Let me rethink all the mask quests. Alright, I would like to use another clue hint. Please, 100%. Activation. Bruh. I don't know where to use fish. I'll remind you before I give you another hint. Okay, okay. I told you exactly where to go. The other checks. I told you to use the bottle and to get a fish. You're just not going there. Okay, okay, my bad. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, you've told me the item and you've told me the location already. Okay. Maybe you want to try X like you know? Figuring something out first with Andra. Alright, let me try this out. Fish made it farther than I can make it. I wonder. I guess I could do this over and over. No, the fish went away. Bro. Whoa. Losing the fish is kind of a problem. Check this out, check this out. Check this out. One second. Oh shit, I lost my speed. Oh, I got pretty close. Yeah. I think if I would have rolled at the end, I would have made it. But I will say, even if you do manage to get from the method, that'll be no logic, and thus nullify the whole thing. Alright, I'll try a few more to just see if it's possible. It will merely delay the inevitable that I'd still need the fish. Okay. That looked like it was gonna make it. Alright, back to the fish. I was so hopeful, bro. I was like, bro. We getting close. Oh yeah, true. I'll be there for 25 times in a row with True. Definitely. Right? What the f- I wasn't even trying that time. I mean, like, not that hard. If I let go of it, if I turn around last second. If I turn around and then back up. Nah, I don't know. Go grab another fish. There's a pot up there on that roof. I'm supposed to have something good, yeah. Great pot. And scarecrow. You're saying somebody else already had a shot by this point? They said they were doing no log stuff to get the hook right. Oh, okay. My daughter's home now. I'll have to do some stuff. I have to go give her a bath, and then do a couple other things in supper time. And then, I'll stream up later here for a bit.